All right, what's up, everybody? It's Elijah the hero, and today we got a video I'm actually excited for. You already read the title, it's about Spider-Man 2, or Marvel's Spider-Man 2, Insomniac Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man PS5, Spider-Man PS4. Well, not PS4 anymore, PS5 from here on out. Miles Morales 2, these two games are my favorite games, I would say, of all time. I played Spider-Man on PS4 the first day it came out, which was in like 2018, and I think I've played it like at least 3 times every year since this came out. Same with Miles Morales. I've played it so many times, it's ridiculous. And I love the game because every time I go back to it, I always find something new, something that I did not see the first time. A new animation, a new swing animation. There's always something new about the game, and I'm so excited to talk about the game. This is the top 5 suits I want to see in the game. I didn't use any of the suits that are already in the game, or any kind of like slight variation of the suit. Like the Future Foundation suit is in Spider-Man, the first Spider-Man game, but it's the white and black version, not the black and white version, if you know what I'm talking about. There's like a stealth version of the Future Foundation where it's more black than white. So I'm not talking about anything like that, or the big time suit where I think in the Spider-Man game it's the green one instead of the red one. So if there's like a slight variation to the suit, I'm not picking it. These are all new suits that I would just love to see in the game. These are the first 5. There's other suits I can think of, so I might make another video, but this video is just going to be focusing on Peter, Spider-Man. So let's just get the honorable mentions out the way. So starting out with the first honorable mention, I have the Ben Reilly suit that just came out, his new run in Spider-Man. He took over as Spider-Man while Peter Parker was resting and getting back on his feet. This is a 2022 suit. I just think it's really cool. It's like a modern version of his classic Ben Reilly suit, not the one with the hoodie on it, but his like Spider-Man suit, I guess you could say, because the old one's a Spider-Man suit too. But yeah, that's a suit I would like to see in the game, but if it's not in there, it's not in there. Second one is the Amazing Spider-Man 2021 suit. This suit was really short-lived, but it's so different for a Spider-Man suit with the white grays and the orange eyes and the orange light. I just think it would look pretty cool in the Spider-Man game, just give more option in not just a suit that's just red and blue or red and black. So yeah, I'd really like to see that suit. And then another one, this is actually this was really close to being on the top 5 list, but the Assassin Spider-Man from the Spider-Verse comic. I just think the suit looks cool. I love red and black Spider-Man suits. I like how the eyes are pure black. It just looks cool, and I think it would look cool in game, especially in like nighttime. Maybe I know Spider-Man doesn't use guns, but for like a suit ability, maybe he has like a gun that he could, or like a web shooter that he shoots where he puts makes a gun hands, and it's like impact web that hits really harder than any other ones. It's like an automatic knockout for people, not necessarily a gun, because in his web shooters, if he makes a gun sign with his hands, he actually shoots people. That's how he differentiates from spinning webs and shooting people, because he's an assassin. That wouldn't work in the game because I think it's just added Spider-Man's characteristic. But hey, they do got that spirit spider suit in the game, so maybe they might go the gun route. But if they don't want to go the gun route, they could just use a harder impact web that just knocks out on impact. But yeah, those are the honorable mentions. I have 3 of them. So let's get into the top 5. So this is a kind of from what I want to see the most to the least. So 5 being kind of the least, and then 1 being the suit that I want to see the most. So starting off with number 5, it's the final No Way Home suit. So if you guys seen the movie, slight spoiler, Peter gets a new suit at the end of the movie during the final swing. It's more of akin to his classic suit. It looks like it's inspired by Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield suits. I just think the suit's really cool. We didn't get to see a lot of it. If you guys follow Insomniac on Twitter, they actually tweeted out that they were going to put the suit out, but then deleted the tweet. That was months ago. So I don't know what happened with that, but I think it'd be cool to have it in the new Spider-Man 2 game. Another thing that I want is them to bring back every single suit that was in the first game. So don't take any suits out, just add upon it. They're already in the game. They're already in the PS5 version of the game, so you might as well just keep them. So if we have all the Spider-Man suits from the MCU, I think it would be cool, just to finish it out with every single suit. So number 4 is going to be the Arachnid Knight. This is from the Infinity Warp comic series. Gamora fused a lot of people together, and 2 people who got fused to make this Spider-Man suit was Moon Knight and Spider-Man. I just think the suit's really cool. I don't really know what you can do for like suit powers. Maybe like Spider-Man throws like Moon Knight's moon rings, whatever he calls them, those little crescent moon things he'd be throwing. I think it'd be cool if maybe Spider-Man threw some of those, or I don't know what kind of the suit power can be for that, but I just think it would be a cool suit to have. It looks different. It'd be the first Spider-Man suit in the game, I think, in any Spider-Man game with a cape. So that'd be cool for them to, do like a cape animation with the web swinging. So that would be new. Yeah, I can't think of any Spider-Man game that had a suit with a cape in it. So yeah, that's a first. So that would be really cool. Number 3 would be the Dark Age Spider-Man suit. So this is from a current comic book run. It was a mini-series, a special event that just ended, where all electricity gets knocked out of the Marvel universe, and all the heroes basically have to live with no electricity. And Peter's older now, he's a dad now. I just think the suit, it still has that classic feel to it, but with a steampunk kind of feel to it. I like how big the spider gauntlets are on his wrist. I like how it just looks kind of more man-made-ish, like not caveman-ish, but more like low grade but still high grade tech at the same time. So I just think that suit would look different. I think it would be cool to have. Yeah, so I would really like to see that suit in the game. Second suit would be the black suit Spider-Man. I know this is kind of a boring one, but come on, you can't beat a classic. This is a great suit, and I want it to be the classic suit from the comics. There is a rumor going around that every Spider-Man suit will have a black suit variation to it. I don't know if that's true. It's a rumor. Take that with a grain of salt. But yeah, that's the rumor going around with leaks and stuff, that all the suits will have a black or symbiote suit variation to them. But I do think we should get a comic book classic suit though. I think that would be pretty cool. I really like the one, kind of how they did it in Web of Shadows, with the kind of glossiness where it looks like an alien is on, it looks rubbery, like an alien's on his body, like it doesn't look natural. But yeah, I think that would be pretty cool. For suit powers, I'm pretty sure that Insomniac would probably like have a whole nother skill tree for the symbiote suit, kind of like Web of Shadows, Spider-Man Web of Shadows, if you ever played that game. Great Spider-Man game. But yeah, I think Insomniac would probably go that route and have a whole nother skill tree for that suit, or this suit. So I don't really know how they would work it in, if every suit's gonna have kind of a their own symbiote suits. Like, I don't know if it's just gonna literally be a color change to where the suit just is black with kind of white or silver kind of like accents to it, or it's actually going to be like a little differentiate, like they're going to look different or not. So we don't know what that's going to look like. But if they don't decide to go that route, I think this would be cool to have that classic black suit. And then the number 1 suit that I want in Spider-Man 2 for Peter Parker, I really thought it was going to be in the first game. I was kind of surprised that it wasn't, but it's the Superior Spider-Man suit. Now this is hands down probably my favorite Spider-Man suit that I've ever seen. It just hits all the notes. I love red and black Spider-Man suits. I just think it is just the coolest suit that Spider-Man has donned. Now, Peter Parker did not wear this suit. It was Doc Ock and Peter Parker's body who wore the suit. But hey, it's kind of crazy to see, that Doc Ock made literally one of the coolest Spider-Man suits, like the most drippiest Spider-Man suit, considering that Doc Ock literally has no drip. That man wears a green and yellow leotard in the comics, and sometimes he wears a trench coat over it. But to think that he made the coolest Spider-Man suit, I just think every time you see the Spider-Man suit, it's intimidating. It looks darker. He looks like, you know, he's not your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man anymore. He kind of, you know, looks like a menace. Like, I just love the red soles on the feet, how the web pattern is kind of like everywhere. It doesn't have like a kind of like regular lining, like pattern to it. They're probably, if they do a suit power for this, I think what they're most likely going to do is just have, they're called Waldos, those like antenna or those like spikes that come out of his back. But yeah, they're probably gonna just have those come out of him, and like that was in the first game with the Iron Spider suit. You get the iron arms, so they're probably just gonna do red versions of that. That's what I would think they would most likely do if they added the Superior Spider-Man suit and gave him a suit power. But yeah, those are the top 5 suits that I want to see in Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 is one of my favorite games of all time, like I said, so expect more coverage. I think when we get like more leaks and rumors and stuff like that, I'm gonna make videos about them, because like I said, I absolutely love this game. Ghost of Tsushima and Spider-Man are probably my favorite games of all time. So yeah, expect some Ghost of Tsushima 2 videos too, because I do want to talk about that game. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you want to see in Spider-Man 2, what kind of suits you would rather see. Let me know if you like want some suits taken out and replaced with other ones, or would you rather just have them all, keep all the suits and just add upon it? That'd be a lot of freaking suits if they do that. But yeah, we started off with Peter. Tomorrow I'll have a video out about Miles, the top 5 Miles suits I want to see. I think that one's going to be more interesting because Miles doesn't have a lot of suits yet, or alternate suits. Most of the alternate suits that they have, they already put in the game, so it was kind of hard finding some suits that I wanted to see for him, but we found 5. So yeah, tell me, let me know what you guys think about the suit selection, and I hope you guys have a nice rest of your day.